What's up, everyone, and happy Saturday. I hope everyone is having a great day, a beautiful day, and a blessed day as always. So let's go ahead and get to this message so that we can get right and stay right. So listen, God has been filling you up. Filling you up. He has been stretching you. He has been taking you outside of your comfort zone. He has been allowing you to do things that you never have done before, that you never thought that you could do. And this is because God wants you to start to fill up the earth, right, with what he has filled up inside of you. Listen, when God begins to fill you up, listen, he's going to constantly fill you up until you can pour out to somebody else. But this time, instead of you pouring out to somebody else, God wants you to pour out what he has poured into you back out into the earth. See, because there's a certain place, a territory in life that God needs you to go to. He needs you to have authority over a certain territory, over a certain part of the industry, wherever that may be, music, entertainment, business, um, beauty, fashion, wherever it may be. God has been filling you up in this last season, right? He has been allowing you to do the work that you needed to do, right? So that he can prepare you, right? And mold you for where he is about to take you. And because he has filled you up and you're at capacity, now you are about to overflow. There's about to be an outpour of what it is that he has placed inside of you. There are so many people that are about to be touched and blessed by what it is that God has blessed you with. Because one thing about God, when he blesses you, right, to a certain point, he's going to allow you to be a blessing to other people as well. And when you become a blessing to other people, this is the biggest blessing that God can give us. Why? Because we are not only changing our own lives, but we are becoming an impact and an inspiration to other people to help them to be able to also do the same thing. Because one thing about, pouring, right, you can easily get filled back up if you're around the right people. Being around the right people means that you will pour into them as well as them pour back into you. So it's almost like a domino effect. So once you begin to be around the people, right? Once you begin to be in the areas in the room and industries that God has placed you into, and you begin to pour out, that means you will begin to receive something in return. And once you begin to receive more, then you will be able to give more, right? And to whom much is given, much is required. So that means that the more God blesses you, the more that you're going to have to do, right? The more that you're going to have to, the more that you person that you are going to have to become, right, for somebody else to become who they need to be. So this is why I tell you, like, it's okay to pour out as long as you're pouring out into the right people. And because God, right, has been the person who has poured into you, right? That means you're going to have enough. Because God, he's a man of increase and overflow. So he has filled you up enough now that where he is about to take you, that there is going to be so many people that's going to be impacted that you're going to go into this room, right, and have the full authority and control that man think you can't have. They're not going to understand how you're able to come into this room and take control of it like you are. But you know why. I know why. It's because of who your source is. Where did you get your filling up from? Who filled your cup up? God filled your cup up. And God can only fill your cup up with things that nobody else can know about. Man is going to only hold you to limits and make you feel like, you had to be a certain way or have certain things. But God said no, because what I'm giving them, what I'm filling their cup up with, is going to be like something that you don't have to offer. And that's why they're coming into this room with even more that you didn't even know that they had to offer. So start being around the right people so that you can make sure that when you are pouring out, that you're getting poured back into. But again, God is about to take you places, right? That's going to allow you to be expanded in such a way, that's going to grow you in such a way, that's going to elevate you in such a way that you're going to make a huge impact that they are not going to be able to forget you. God is also making you unforgettable in this next season. because no one is going to be able to do what it is that God has called you to do. So it's time to start taking up your rightful place in whatever it is that God has called you to do. It is time for you to start doing whatever it is that God has placed down on the inside of you. Because if there is something on the inside of you that God wants to water, right, he wants to fill up even more. So you're going to have to work it so that he can fill you up even more of that thing, so that it can be an outpouring to others, right? And so that you can also, again, go into other places and have the authority that God has given you to have. So I hope that this message has helped, blessed, touched, anyone who it has reached. And as always, let's be motivated, but most importantly, y'all, let's stay inspired.